It is my great privilege to present this year's Champion for Change Lighthouse Award to one of Georgia's greatest healthcare heroes, Dr. Gene Sumner, who currently serves as the Dean at the Mercer University School of Medicine. Dr. Sumner has been raising the healthcare bar in Georgia, let's just say for a minute. And there are many accomplishments and achievements over the decades for which you richly deserve recognition. But we're not here to talk about then, and we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about what you are doing now to improve healthcare access and outcomes for our great state. Dr. Sumner is passionate about our state having a strong pipeline of physicians. She just told me that nationwide, only 4.3% of medical school students come from a rural area. At Mercer University, under Dr. Gene Sumner, it's more than 50%. And she is committed to filling these holes in our pipeline with a rural focus. She helped found the Nathan Deal Scholarship. That name sounds familiar. And which allows a physician committed to practice in rural Georgia the ability to do so with no medical school debt. And since its inception in 2017, it seems like yesterday, doesn't it? $11 million in scholarships have been awarded to 103 future country doctors. She has established 6 Mercer-branded rural health clinics in Plains, Jekyll Island, Clay County, Putnam County, Harris County, Taylor County, and if you know my Dr. Sumner, that's just a good start, isn't it? You have to consider how important filling the pipeline is in Georgia. Consider that 18 counties, there is no family medicine physician. And in 40 counties, there's no internal medicine doctor. So this work to build and fill the pipeline in places where I think the best nooks and crannies of our state are, it's very important. Also consider that in a third of Georgia counties, that's 65 for you word people in the crowd, there is no pediatrician. That's why Dr. Sumner reached out to form a partnership with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, establishing a $200 million fund to improve access to pediatric care across Georgia. Also in partnership with CHOA, Mercer coordinates the Kids Alliance for Better Care, providing support for rural pediatricians and family medical providers just to keep care for kids close to home. And Mercer's Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Rural Pediatric Scholarship was recently awarded to its first group of 10 medical school students. Thanks again for filling that gap. Under Dr. Sumner's leadership, Mercer University School of Medicine has expanded its campus across the state, now in Macon, Savannah, Columbus, and soon Valdosta. The current pipeline is producing about 180 doctors new each year from the state's western border through the heart of Georgia to our great eastern coastline. These docs are going into Georgia's most rural and underserved communities to practice medicine where it's needed most. And did I mention Dr. Sumner was in the first graduating class of the Mercer University School of Medicine in 1982. Now that's a pretty full circle, Doc. She's also passionate about increasing the number of women in medicine. 56% of Mercer's 600 or so medical students are women, and 60% of its medical school leadership are women. Now, what's that they said about Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers? Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, when Dr. Sumner puts her mind to something, things just start happening. Her focus is never on what's been done. It's always on what needs to be done and what's next. By looking at the needs and barriers, Dr. Sumner is creating many lighthouses. Lighthouses like campuses, investments, lighthouses like partnerships and pathways for country doctors to pursue their dreams and serve their hometowns. Dr. Sumner, we are so grateful for you, and it is my pleasure to present you this year's Lighthouse Award. Y'all give this woman a hand.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the Commission on Women. I'm honored and humbled. I had the privilege of most of my life having the best job that anyone can have, and that's being a small town doctor. 7 years ago, I came back to Mercer. If you don't know Mercer, you need to, because everybody at Mercer wakes up every day trying to make the world a better place. At the medical school, though, we are committed only to Georgia. We only accept Georgians, and we preferentially accept young people who we believe will be consistent with our mission, which is to help improve health care for all Georgians, particularly those in rural, underserved communities. I am really privileged to work with a great group of people, and I firmly believe that nobody accomplishes anything alone. It takes a team, and I have a great team. Many of whom are with me today, so I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the state of Georgia and the legislators who are committed to improving health care for all Georgians. And I believe that to the depths of their being, that they really want to improve care, and we need to help show the way for that. I also want to mention that when I was in the 5th grade, Sandra Dill was my school teacher, so we love the Dill family. It is a privilege to be here. Thank you, and to the Commission again, thank you, Sally, for those kind words, and I'm honored by this award.